Okay, so we have studied to handle this complex post request. Now study one more type of post request here. So let me go and make a new database, and I will write here info advanced. Okay, NCD info advanced, and let me now start this database. Control C, stop the existing database and use this database, that is info NCD info advanced. Okay, the server is started. Let me check. JSON server. Yes, it is started. Okay, and now open the database. Okay, delete this request. Okay, now in this case, what we were having in this value, we were having one info. Now suppose this info is of array type. Okay, that is, we can have more than info. Okay, how we can achieve this? This denotes, yeah. So how we can achieve this? Put the braces symbol. Okay, this is the first one. Okay, similarly we define the second one. Okay, a comma here, and the email. Again, let's say test@gmail.com. Okay, comma, and phone number is 22222222, comma, and the address line 2. Okay, so let's save this and copy this into a JSON tree. So let's check if we have created a good JSON that no comma etc are missing, and if we go in viewer, it's giving me an invalid JSON. So I must have made some mistake. So let me check what the mistake it is. Yeah, I have to close. Okay, now let's see. Yeah, now it's fine. Now if you go under this, you will find ID, title, author, and under info there will be two infos. Okay, so how we can make a JSON object for it? So for this, it will be nearly same what we have created here. Okay, so let me make a new package and I write in this so that you're not confused. Classes dot advanced example. Okay, so I will be creating under this. So let's start. The request which I would be using is this post request, complex post. Okay, this, and @test public void, and the method should be @9. Okay, okay, so now let's create the classes first. So the first class first cast will be for this address info. Okay, so let me create info. Okay, so in this info, what we have this email, phone and address as we have done in previously. So that is private string email, okay, private string phone and private string address. Okay, let's create the getter and setter method using the Eclipse very nice feature, create, generate getters and setters. Yes, for all the three ones. Click on OK. Okay, now it's okay. Now let's create a post class. Okay, posts. So in this post we have 4: ID, title, author. In this info we have info, but in this case we have the info array, not just an info. We have an info array here. So how we'll be using this? We'll be writing private string ID, okay, private string title, private string author, and private string info. Okay, but instead of string we have to use the info of the class, so we'll be using info here, and also we are using the info array. Okay. So let's create a getter and setter methods. Okay. Oh. Just correcting the indentation. Okay, and now let's create the getter and methods for the info as well. So we'll be first creating the getter method, that is public info. What it will return? It can return an array of an info. Get info. Okay, and what it returns? It returns info. Return. Okay, public void set info. Okay, and what will be passing? We will be passing an object for an info, and we'll be setting the same, that is this dot info is equals to info, and save this. So this is how we have private classes for this object. Now we should write the test case. The test case should be, that is, it will start with given. Okay, so or let's first create this info. Okay, so here we have two infos, so we'll be making two objects of an info, that is info 1, new info. Okay, we will be writing info1 dot set email, that is, let me write test email 1 info1 dot set phone test phone 1 info1 dot set email test email 1. Okay, now let's create another info object, info2 new info Okay, info2 dot set email, test email 2, info2 dot set phone number. Okay, test phone 2, set address, test. Okay, this should be the address. Test address, address 2. Okay, now let's create an object for the post request. Okay, so or let me name it differently also, so it is identified differently from others. Okay, and this info should also be different. So it is this. Let me import this. Oh, it was using the old one. Okay, it's good I updated it. Okay, now the object of post is equals to new post. Okay, so we will be adding post dot set. What we want to set? First we want to set the ID. Let's the ID be 100. Post dot set title. Let's in title it's be title. Set author. Let it be author. Okay, post dot set info, and in the info we'll be giving an array which is of both of these info. Okay, so how will we give? We will make a new info object. Okay, new info array. Okay, which have both of these. Okay, this info 1 and info 2, and it will be passed in an info array and info 2. So this is how we pass it. It's giving an error. Set info new info. Yeah. Okay, so we have, this is how we have created the class object for it. Now we need to just give the, this is the main thing, we have made the info array. Okay, now we have to send the request. Okay, so we'll be using given. Okay, when. Okay, and the content type is JSON. Okay, whose body we are sending in type of post object, so we'll be using post. Okay, and we are sending a post request, so post request is this one, URL. Okay, and this is the post. Okay, and take it into a response and print that response. Okay, response dot as string. Yeah, so this is how you work with it. You have seen that the size of your test case is increasing, and as your API's length increases, the object you are creating also increases. So now how normally we work? We normally get this test data from the Excel sheet or something, and you can send the API, a number of API requests depending upon your test data. So we are using the data driven testing for the APIs as well. So first let's execute this and check it's fine or not. Let me comment the above test, save this, and now run this. Oh, it gave me an error. Connection refused. Let me. Okay, there is some error with the JSON. It's giving an error. Okay, so let me check. It was this. It should work properly. Let me update here. Okay, and start the server, restart the server first. Stop this, and yeah, I think it is started now. Let me check. Yes, and let me run. Okay, so I think it is executed fine. Let's open our database to verify it. Yes. So a new title is added, ID is added 100 with all the data which we have given, test email 1, test email 2. So this is how you can work with the post objects. So only a limited Java is required, and you can start creating your post request. Okay, so that's all. With the post request, in the next session I will be telling you how we can calculate the API time. Okay, so thank you.